I just wanted to take out some time and show you some things that I'm working on, some books I'm reading, or, you know, at least referencing every now and then. I don't have a whole lot of books yet. I'm working on my witchcraft and, you know, crystal and oil books and things like that. I've got several I want to get, but this is what I have right now. The first one is the complete book of incense, oils, and brews. Forgot what order that was in exactly, but by Scott Cunningham. And it really does have like something in here for everything, for the different Sabbats, just all kind of stuff, ways to do baths, just all kind of stuff. I mean, it's really cool, and things seem a lot easier to do than you might think when it comes to like making certain things. I look at something and be like, yeah, that looks pretty easy, I can do that. So yeah, that's one. If you're into like making things like that, it's a good one to have because it's got so much in here. I got a Tarot for Beginners kit, and I started kind of looking over this last night for the first time actually. I've never been one to be really good with cards, so I'm trying to figure this out. But yeah, it's just a little tarot deck, and it's got a like a book with it, like a guide, and it explains the different cards and like the major arcana, the minor arcana, the different spreads you can do, and so it's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to work with this some more today and see if I can't figure it out a little bit better than I was doing last night, because it was getting late and I was kind of getting like foggy headed and couldn't really like pay attention, and I was really sleepy because I work 6 days a week, and I actually got 2 days off this week. I was off today and I'm off tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, but I have to get work so early during the week that by, you know, like 9 o'clock I'm like, oh my gosh, is it bedtime yet? Please let me go to bed. And I stayed up till like 1 or so last night and got to sleep in some today, so it was like so awesome. Okay, this one is Practical Protection Magic by Ellen Dugan, and I like this one a lot. I've actually read a lot out of this one. She talks a lot about psychic protection, psychic vampires. There's a chapter called Warding Witchery. There's self-healing magic. And she talks about taking care of your mind and your body, and, you know, the connection between the two, like keeping, you know, a sound body will help you keep a sound mind, you know, take care of yourself. So it's good. I don't know how it's gotten so bent because it's a brand new book. But yeah, I like it. All kinds of things in here. It's a good one that I like so far. Okay, I'll save this one for last because this one's very special to me. Show you, this is what I'm using as my like my personal book of shadows right now, and it's, so that's the page, like the front cover, and you know, it's got like lined pages in it, and it's got a ribbon to mark your place. So this is where I write all of my feelings, my dreams. When I get new crystals, I write those down in here, along with their properties, and I mark things differently. So if I do like a dream, like I'll write and then like the title, like dream entry, or like crystal entry. And yeah, so this is my personal book right now. I want to get a bigger one because this one's kind of tiny, but you know, it's really pretty, and I've had this for a long time. I've just never used it, and I found use for it, so it works. Okay, next, everyone always wants to talk about The Solitary Witch by Silver Ravenwolf, and I hear, you know, mixed reviews, like it's good, it's bad, it's stupid. So I wanted to get it and check it out for myself, and you know, I like what I've read of it. She just talks about, you know, taking, you know, what she's saying and, you know, make it work for you. She actually does mention that, and you know, it's pretty cool. Any kind of reference to have on hand is always a good thing. So yeah, I'm glad I got it, just to have it, and you know, to be able to reference things. And I've actually, you know, used a couple of things out of here. So I'm glad I got this book. Then I have the Witches Almanac for spring 2012 to spring 2013, and I love this thing. It has all kinds of stories in it. It, you know, shows when the moons are going to be, like full, new, everything, the different like holidays and Sabbats and stuff, they're all in here. So it's very handy to have. Astrology of the Vampires. I love vampires. So yeah, glad I have this one too. Everything I've gotten, I've been really glad that I got. There's a little part in the back about astrology, and it goes over the different signs and talks about them. So, you know, moon cycles. I like this a lot. It's a very handy reference to have. And then I have the 2012 Witches calendar. And this thing is like chock full of pretty pictures and, you know, stories. It shows, you know, on the calendar when the different Sabbats are, and, you know, even like Christian holidays and other holidays and stuff. So yeah, I mean, I love the artwork in here. I'm ready to actually get this hung up. I may do that today. Oh, I'm glad I brought all this stuff over here. Yeah. But that was the brief Witches calendar. I like this thing. Okay, this one is a book called The Lemurian Connection, and it's by Donald D. Hartman. Donald D. Hartman is a Christian who believes in God, Jesus, but he believes in what he calls other workings of God. Basically, you know, strange things happen sometimes. He accounts UFO sightings in here, and I'm so ready to finish this thing. A lady I work with actually let me borrow this. She's one of the few people that know I'm a pagan and a witch, except for YouTube and whoever finds this. Not many people know about, you know, what I do, but, you know, she's one of those that, you know, like I trusted, and she's another one that believes in, she's a Christian, but she believes in other workings of God. Like, she's all into like palm readings, and she's, you know, used to be into tarot, and but this book is basically about Lemuria, which is supposedly the Pacific counterpart to Atlantis, another lost city. And Mr. Hartman in this book, from what I understand, is supposed to lead up to, you know, why he believes that he once lived in Lemuria and has met other people who, you know, have like flashbacks, and, you know, he just feels like he knows these people and that they, you know, lived at this place once and knew one another. But yeah, you see, it's the Lemurian Connection, You Live Again, and it's about reincarnation for the most part, is where he's, you know, getting at. So it's pretty cool, and I'm actually hoping to get to meet him when I finish this book, because he lives in Alabama. He lives near where I work. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. The lady that let me borrow the book, he actually signed it for her, and, you know, he's an older gentleman, and he's very receiving to like company and to talking to people, and every time I see this lady that I work with, she's like, have you finished the book yet? And I'm like, I'm working on it because I'm so busy, you know. Sorry, my camera will only record up to a certain amount of time before it cuts off, and I thought I was beating the cutoff, and I did not beat it, so I'm going to finish what I was saying. Basically, I hope I can meet this guy soon because he sounds really interesting. He's written other books recently. He's written some books on the war and kind of dates back to, like biblical times and, why things started and how things started. So when I finish this one, I'm going to try and look into getting some more of his books because he's very, very smart and he has a lot of interesting things to say. He's met a lot of interesting people and he's, all into, the way he explains it is, everyday normal people experience things they can't explain, and it gets called like supernatural when really it's just things that we can't explain. He kind of points out that thousands of years back people would consider like TVs and electricity supernatural because they couldn't explain it. Like if they were just dropped into modern time and they saw these things, it'd be, oh, that's supernatural, that's that's weird, that's scary. And then people would be like, you didn't see anything like that, you're crazy. And he basically says people aren't crazy when they see things and experience things just because they can't explain them. So I'm really looking forward to meeting him. So yeah, I'll wrap things up here, I guess. This has just been my video, just sharing some more things with you guys, and I will be speaking with you soon, and blessed be, guys.